The turmoil that shook Europe in the late 18th century transformed the world, both politically and economically. In 1789, the French Revolution violently overturned the monarchy of King Louis XVI and Marie Antoinette. 10 years later, Napoleon Bonaparte took advantage of the instability in France by engineering a coup and installing himself as the supreme leader of the country. Over the next decade, Napoleon's powerful armies strode across the continent of Europe, conquering countries and promising liberty and equality to all mankind. To the Jewish communities of Europe, Napoleon's promises of freedom seemed almost messianic. For centuries, life for the Jews had been unbearably oppressive due to anti-Semitic legislation. Jews were restricted in terms of where they could live, which occupations they could practice, and where they could travel. They were unable to own land. Oppressive taxes were imposed upon them, and expulsion orders and pogroms were commonplace. Napoleon offered the Jews of France, the Netherlands, Western Germany, and Italy the first intimations of modernity. With full civic and economic rights, Jews now had the opportunity to participate freely in public and political life. The walls of the ghettos of Europe fell, and the Jews could walk out free. However, these freedoms and the resulting assimilation of Jews into French life soon presented a challenge to the continuation of Judaism as a unique religion, culture, and lifestyle. For Napoleon's intentions were not respectful of Jewish life. He viewed the Jews as lowly and saw himself as doing them a great service. In return for his help, Napoleon expected the Jews to change. As a result, in 1812, when Napoleon turned his sights on conquering Russia, Jewish leaders were divided. Should they support Napoleon or the Russian Tsar? Millions of Jews lived under extreme oppression in the Pale of Settlement, and many hoped that their hardships and poverty would be alleviated under Napoleon's rule. But was it worth the risk?